Greetings everyone. In this video I will show you the very best image to text image captioning models that I have collected and made one-click installer. You see, this is the output of this image and this can be used during training or get a prompt to generate similar images with Stable Diffusion XL, SDXL. Why? Because we are using with Big G14, which is the clip vision of Stable Diffusion XL, SDXL. This is from its official paper. You see, these are the text encoders used with SDXL. And what does this do? This means that this clip vision with caption model Blip 2 is generating a caption for us that is most likely to generate this image. So how do I know? I have tested this. You see my SDXL is open with automatic web UI, and let's look at the images that it has generated with the same prompt, no negatives. You see very similar style, excellent quality. Sometimes of course not that very good, but sometimes it is superb. And this way you can generate very similar images, or at the very least get idea. By the way, you see error connection out because I closed the command line window and I just used that prompt and I didn't even use negatives. And here another one, it is so strong, so powerful that it is able to even add to the prompt these caption images. Let's read it. A man holding a sign that says caption images. You see the power of this model. Sci-fi character render, epic game portrait, professional capture, trending on CG Talk and other tokens that it likes, they are likely to generate this image. But not all this. I also have other state-of-the-art image captioning models in these scripts. I will show all of them. I have modified this clip interrogator from a public repository. What are the advantages of my modification? Now it supports batch processing. You give the folder path and then it will generate captions for all of the images that is compatible with all of the trainers and automatically save. By the way, one of the very best part of this application is it supports all of the visual clip models, as you are seeing right now. So many of them. Some of them are using very lesser amount of VRAM, so according to your GPU you can test them. It also supports 5 captioning model. This one is huge, so if you don't have a huge VRAM, I don't suggest that. And Blip 2 is amazing. You can also use Blip large, Blip base according to your GPU. I am running this on RTX 3090, 24 GB VRAM, and it is working amazing. But don't you worry, I have also prepared a RunPod installer, so you can use all of these scripts on RunPod as well, or on Kaggle, on Google Colab if you have, and I will show them too how to install and how to use. And I will also show how to use this Blip 2 alone to caption. Currently I am running huge tests and comparing the effect of captioning. Hopefully I will also do another tutorial for that in future. It is in the research right now. And the resolutions I shared here, you can use them to generate your images after you get your prompt ideas. Okay, let's begin. So how to use these scripts? First of all, you need to have Python installed. If you don't know how to install Python, I have the link here, the video. So when I type Python, you will see that I am using 3.10.11. Using 3.10 is mandatory. Don't use other ones. It can be 6, 9, 11, it doesn't matter. My script installed everything into a virtual environment. Therefore, it will not affect your other installations such as automatic 11 web UI or other ones, conf UI or whatever you are using. All of the individual files are also attached here, but I suggest you to use all files.zip file. It includes everything, much easier to use. So let's get it from here. Let's go to our drive, and let's make a new like video test 2. Okay, this is my folder. I copy paste the file here, extract here, and all of the files are here. All you need to do is double click install.bat file. It will ask you permission to install when you run it first time. Then it will generate a virtual environment here and install all of the necessary libraries to run this Gradio app, and moreover to run this Blip 2 version, Blip 2 flan, Blip 2 opt, and moreover one more thing, which is Coca with large. So you will be able to use all of these image captioning models plus all of these clip vision models combination with captioning models. The installation is pretty fast if you have a fast internet connection. So the installation has been completed. You will get a printed message like this. Let's close it. Let's return back to our folder. Now we have a virtual environment and we are ready to use all of the files. First, I will show you the Gradio application. There are two versions, Run Clip Integrator, Run Clip Interrogator. Yes, this is going to use about 19 GB VRAM, and there is low VRAM version. It is using about 14 GB, I think, with the best one. If you use the smaller models, it is not. So currently 2.3 gigabytes in use. Let's start the regular version. It will activate the virtual environment and run the clip interrogator.py file. So it is beginning by default with loading model Blip large, and also it is going to load with large 14. These model files will be downloaded into your user's cache. It can be changed actually. So by default they will be inside users. Let me show you my username, cache, and inside Hugging Face, inside hub. You see all of the models I tested are downloaded here. On Unix, with this command, we are able to change where the cache folder to be. I didn't test this on Windows yet, but it may work possibly. So you can run this on a command line interface with starting a new command line, perhaps run as administrator. But this is working on Unix. I didn't test on Windows yet. So the URL will be running by default this one. Let's open it here. So it is started. You can select any clip model or any caption model, and according to your selection the VRAM usage will change. So we are now using 4.4 gigabytes. By the way, when you change these models, the application were not deloading the models. Therefore I have also fixed that. So whenever you make a change, it will also deload model. So let's try this image. Generate prompt for a single image. This will use this model and this caption model for now. And let's see the VRAM usage. It is now 11.5 gigabytes. You can also run the low VRAM version. It is a little bit lesser quality, but it uses much lesser VRAM. And this was fast. A close-up dragon with a fire on its back, and the other prompts. Of course, the best one among these are the with big G14 and Blip 2. But for now, let's refresh and let me show you folder generating captions. So let's select some of the images from my hopefully upcoming SDXL Dreamboat tutorial. Some showcase images from here. For example, this one. Then let's pick. Okay, which one? Maybe let's pick this one. Yes, interesting one. This one. And also let's pick this one. Okay. So I will make a test case to show you, let's say, caption 1. Okay, let's copy paste them here. Copy the path of the folder like this. Paste it here. And then all you need to do is batch process for folder. It will start batch processing. And then as it process each image, you will get the caption here. Since I have selected a fast model, so I can show you quickly in the video, but you can try other models, other caption models. Let's look at the caption. Okay, so this is the caption. A fade image of a man with glasses. Okay, let's open the image so we can see both together. So this is the image and this is the caption it generated. I think it is looking pretty accurate. Comic style, vivid, colorful, inside page of a comic book, scientific earth crust, Karachi skyline background, portrait of Ben Stiller. Wow, interesting. So it thinks that I am similar to Ben Stiller in this image. In Africa, character profile art, Christian Orillo, unmistakably Kenyan. Interesting. Okay, so these are the captions and it works. This is how the clip integrator app work. For example, I didn't test, let's see, with B16 and let's generate batch process. Now it will download the model first. So you see loading caption model Blip large. Why it is loading the model again? Because since the clip interrogator that the developer coded do not have a deload model, I made another approach. Therefore, each time whenever you make a change, we reload both of them. Okay, I think this was a very small file, so it's already downloaded and started processing. Yeah. But you will see how it is downloading. I will also show on a RunPod, so there you will see. Okay, let's close this. So how to use the other scripts? They are also super easy. So let's copy this as caption 2. Okay. And let's copy the path of it. And let's say I want to use the which one? Half precision 17 gigabyte. Yes, let's open this file. All you need to do is edit the path of the text file like this. Okay, then let's run it. How we are running it? We double click this one, it will start processing. You see it is supporting all three options. Let's go with the first one. Let's look at the VRAM usage. First it will load. It also has 8-bit loading feature which reduces VRAM usage significantly. So if you don't have a good GPU, you can use 8-bit and it is also working really good. So this is going to caption all of the images with using Blip 2 opt 6.7 billion parameters model. So you see the VRAM usage is increasing. The speed is also amazing. All of them are captioned. So let's look at this one. So this is much simpler than the clip vision models. A man with glasses and a bird standing in front of a city. So this is the caption of this image. This way you can use all these models. There is one more model, for example, which is Coca with large. Let's also change its video path like this. And let's start its captioning as well. This uses even lesser VRAM. It is using about 5 GB VRAM. I have tested all of them. And it is also pretty fast and it is done. So let's look at the caption again, reload. So this is a drawing of a man with glasses in front of a city. So this is how you use all of the models with one click install. How about use them on RunPod? For using on RunPod, I suggest you to use RunPod Fast Stable Diffusion template. Let's go to our RunPod. Let's log in. Okay, let's select Community Cloud. Select the first one, Extreme Speed. You can use RTX 3090, A5000, maybe even a 4500. I will go with RTX 3090. And in here, select first, let's select Fast Stable Diffusion, type Fast Stable Diffusion, customize deployment. Some of the models are really big, so you can make this volume disk 100 even more. And if you want to connect with proxy rather than the sharing, add here 7861, because by default it is running on 7860 port. So by opening this port, we will be able to connect, set overrides, continue deploy my pods. It should start pretty fast. So the instructions are written here, but I will also show you how to use them. Okay, it should start pretty fast. These are our pod speeds. Okay, model started. Let's connect to the Jupyter Lab. Alright, all you need to do is upload the files that you are going to use. So we are going to use, let's make several tests. Clip interrogator, maybe let's upload all of them because they are not much. Okay, open, they will get all uploaded. Open a new terminal. Now the instructions are very clear. First of all, actually just, let's say you can delete the auto models folder because they are going to take your existing container space. So let's first delete them if you are not going to use Stable Diffusion XL. Then let's copy all of these commands like this, copy paste them, and just patiently wait. It will generate a new virtual environment folder. It will install all of the necessary libraries into this folder. Okay, the installation has been completed. How do you know? It will print you virtual environment made and ready to use. So open a new terminal. Always follow the commands here. First of all, for whatever the script that you are going to use, you need to execute these two. Okay, so let's execute them. So now virtual environment is activated and we are in the workspace directory. Let's start with clip interrogator. We are not going to use share, or you can also use if you wish. And let's start it. We will see GPU memory usage increase, but first it will download the necessary model. You see now we have hub here because we did set the cache folder for Hugging Face, the workspace folder with this command. This is really important. Okay, it is getting downloaded. It is downloading the clip with large 14 model. Okay, everything downloaded and started. You can't connect this URL. So how we are going to connect? Connect with 7861 port, which we set in the beginning. Okay, now our interrogator is open. Let's load an image. Let's load, for example, this one. Let's generate for a single image. Okay, we got a connection error out. Interesting. Let's try again. Okay, why we are getting this error? Hmm. Let me see if this is the correct file. Yes, it is correct file. Okay. Maybe let's try with the share method. But am I using the correct one? Okay, sometimes connection may give error, but this is not accurate. All right. 1 second. Let me see the result. So I will restart pod. This is interesting. On Windows, it is working perfect, but on RunPod, sometimes we are getting this error. Still, I don't know why. Sadly, I couldn't solve the problem directly, at least. It turns out that there is a bug. I have updated the thread also. Do not use the 7861 port. Currently it is not working. So we are going to use share option. And when we use share option, we are getting a running on public URL like this and it is working. Why this is mandatory? Because Since some of the processing will take over 1 minute, we have to use Q option of the Gradio, and when Q option of the Gradio is using, it is not working. Because of this error, I also opened an issue thread on the GitHub of the Gradio app. I hope they will fix it. I also added the link here. So on RunPod, you need to use Gradio Live with share option. Do not forget that. To running it, copy entirely with share option, and it will start with share link. And now it is working as you are seeing right now. So let me demonstrate another one. This is running on RunPod. Let's generate a prompt. Let's see the speed. Currently not the best model is selected, but it is pretty fast. And when you first time run it, it will take longer than the second time, of course, because it is going to do some caching and more. And we are getting the result. Yes, it is here. So let's say you want to use the best model on RunPod. So select this and also select this. Generate prompt. When you first time run it, it will download all of the models into hub folder. You see they are all here. When I enter inside it, we can see all of the cloned files. It is huge actually. So when you first time run it, it will download them, but later they will be kept here. And currently we are using about 34% of our volume disk. So it is now loading the model into the VRAM, loading captioning model, you see. So it has worked and generated the caption. Let's say you want to generate captions of a folder. You can upload folder by using upload files, or even better way is using RunPod CTL. If you don't know how to use RunPod CTL, watch this tutorial video. This is a master tutorial video I made for RunPod. It is over 100 minutes. It's a public tutorial. Okay, so which folder should we generate captions? I am going to generate captions for my Dreamboot tutorial showcase. So let's send this folder into the RunPod. I will start a CMD here, RunPod CTL, send the folder name. I need to put this since it has a space. Okay, and I will use this command to upload them into the workspace. Let's hit. They will get uploaded into the RunPod. You see it is normally 270 megabytes, and they will get uploaded much faster this way. Okay, files are uploaded. Let's refresh the folder content. Let's see where they are. Oh, it uploaded all of them into the main root folder, so we should have made a folder then run the command. What I mean is make a new folder. Let's say caption 1. Enter inside it, start a new terminal. Then let's run the command one more time so that I can show you, and run this command like this. This way they will get uploaded into this caption 1 folder, so do not make the mistake I made. Okay, they are uploaded and images are extracted. However, now their naming is changed. Yes, this is not good for us. So what would be the better approach? Let me think about it. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT for a quick code. Give me a Unix command that will take a folder path and rename all files and remove which file name? This one. Let's see. From the file name itself. Okay. So you can always use ChatGPT, and this is the prompt. Let's open a new terminal before copy pasting it. Let's see. Okay, it says this. Okay, folder path. So the folder path is copy path. You can always use ChatGPT. Therefore, I'm going to show you. It is free, So the folder path will be this. Copy this And yes, let's see. Okay, it looks like it didn't work, so we must have error somewhere. Okay, it says done. Yeah, this is accurate. Let's see the command. Okay, I will ask him like this. Scan the command line folder. Okay, now let's do copy. Start a new terminal because it didn't work. Let's try like this. Wow, it doesn't work. Why? But it is looking correct. Maybe we can use another approach, a notebook, a Python notebook. Okay, so then I will tell ChatGPT to do this, which will work much better. Okay, let's say uh, I will also use the free ChatGPT. Give me a Python command that will scan the current directory and remove. Okay, let's copy this part of the image. It doesn't copy. Let's copy. Let's rename. Yes. Remove this part. Remove from the file names. Okay. All right. Let's copy. Paste it here. Run. And you see it is fixed. Yeah. So I just show you how to fix your problems by using ChatGPT because I like to teach how to catch a fish. And now we are ready. Then let's go to here, copy path. When working with RunPod, always we put a backslash to the beginning and paste the path. Then let's hit batch process folder. This is super slow, so I won't wait entirely, but let's just see some of the captions are generated. Okay, it is starting already to generate captions. Let's enter inside here. Let's sort by last modified. You see, this is our notebook to rename them. And the captions will start appearing in a moment. Okay. Okay, we got two captions already generated. Let's look at them. This is the image. You see this one. And this is the caption. A drawing of a man with curly hair and glasses. Portrait of ultra realistic. And we see yes. Amazing. And let's open another one. This is the image. Let's look at the caption. A man wearing a hat and sunglasses in front of graffiti. Yes, very accurate. Necrochrome colors, polarized lens, purple, vibrant bismuth material, and such. So it is working amazing. Now, how to use other scripts? Normally, we could kill this instance with fuser. However, fuser is not by default installed. So let's say how to install fuser in Unix. Okay. All we need to do is running these two commands first. Yeah, we need to install this. Let's see. By the way, we need to first update. Update it was something like this. Let's say update commands. Okay, it is this update. Let's run it. Okay, it is done. Then we will install this. Okay, it is getting installed. Waiting headers. Yes, it is done. Then app user dash k 7860. Why we need this? Because we need to refresh the memory, or you can restart the pod. Then TCP, it will kill the running instance of the Gradio, and our GPU memory will be refresh it. Should we refresh it? Let's see. Yes, the app is dead. Yes, memory is now not being used. Okay, now let's use this. Actually, I will use the 8-bit precision with better one. So which one? So let's close all of these tabs, other tabs. So I am going to use 8-bit precision 10 GB VRAM file, and this is our caption one. Let's copy as path, change the path here, and don't forget to put backslash, and we are ready. So how to run this one? Let's go to terminal. Let's return back to our commands. First copy this, run it. Now we are activated, and all we need to do is now type Python, and the file name is 8-bit, so I type 8, hit tab, then I end it with pi and hit enter, and then it will ask me which model. The best model, one of the best model, is Blip to Flan T5XXL. However, this requires a lot of VRAM, and therefore on 24 GB you need to use 8-bit precision. So let's select it. First it will download all of the models, and it is huge. Probably our hard drive, oh, it should be, I think we have like 60 GB space, so let's just wait it. So the download has been completed and it started captioning the images. The download took a lot of time. Let's enter inside the captioning and let's look at the captions. For example, this one, it says that a figurine of a man standing on a rock, and yes, amazing. Let's look at another one. Okay, this image, let's look at the caption. A man in glasses and a tie standing in a dark room. Pretty accurate. Let's look another one. For example, this image, let's look at the caption. A man in glasses standing in front of a city. So it is up to you to test different captioning. Right now I am testing different captionings. The speed is really good, and it is using 75% of 24 GB VRAM when running in 8-bit. Remember that. So if you want to run it in run it in half precision, not 8-bit precision. We are not running in full precision because full precision would use 4 times of 8 precision. You can hire a machine that has more VRAM and run them in higher precision, and that's it. So if you have any issues, any questions later, let me know. Thank you so much for supporting me. See you later.